Yep. Hey, we right back with another video, another fight preview video. So thank you all so much for tapping in. I have to give a shout out to you all first and foremost. I've been noticing the views going up, subscribers slowly but sure, but they're ticking up. So that means you guys rock with what I'm doing, and I truly appreciate that. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. YBF is actually a one-man show, believe it or not. So everything that you see is done by yours truly. All the editing, all the graphics. If you go to social media pages, all the interviews that you see, they're all done by me. So to get the approval, of all of you guys means the world to me. So from any comments to any inboxes to new subscribers to people just looking at the videos, I'm truly very grateful. So thank you all so much for just taking time out of your day to to watch these videos, because you could be doing anything. You could be doing anything, but you took time, to watch this. So I truly appreciate it. But before we get started with the action, we are powered by our good friends at DNS Cleaning. So if you're in the Hampton Roads area and you need a cleaner, essentially, those are the people that you want. So feel free to reach out to me. I can reach out to them for you, or they are on X. They're on Facebook as well, and you can reach out to them yourself and schedule a cleaner or whatever it is that you need to do. Feel free to reach out to them. We also have sponsorship opportunities also, so feel free to shoot us a DM. Feel free to email us, and then we can talk any sponsorship opportunities that are available as well. But let's get down to it. I'm actually looking forward to this fight, y'all. We got on one side Richard Torrez Jr., and on the other side we got Guido Vianello. All right, this one is gonna be. We gonna dive into this one. So this one's gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be ESPN. Top Rank, of course, so it's going to be ESPN Plus, I believe. But we'll have all that, all that stuff later in the week as it gets closer, to actual fight night. We'll have all the social media stuff updated as far as how you can watch it if you're in the US and if you're in the UK as well. So make sure y'all stay locked in. But the main event, let's break this thing down, y'all. So boom, one side we got Guido Vianello. Okay, 13-2. All right, so the last time that we saw him in the ring, he got a stoppage win over Urslanbek Makhmudov. All right, so to put that in perspective, some people ask, okay, so Makhmudov. Makhmudov was in the ring with guys like Carlos Takam. All right, beat him by decision. All right, so now we put him in the ring with Guido Vianello. Guido Vianello stops Makhmudov. All right, Makhmudov is a puncher. 19 wins, 18 by KO, okay? So Makhmudov was no slouch, okay? And Vianello did his job. If you did not get a chance to watch that fight, I want everybody, after you're done with this video, I want you to go to Top Rank's social media page, and I want you to watch the highlights between Urslanbek Makhmudov and Guido Vianello. And I want you to see the accuracy that Guido hit him with and the power that Guido hit him with. And then that'll give you a perspective on what we're dealing with. And leave a comment there too that your boxing fix sent you. So that way they know. But I want y'all to look at that. And I want you to really start to compare, because Richard Torrez is a puncher too. He's not as seasoned as guys like Carlos Takam, if we're going to start adding Takam in the situation with Makhmudov, since he fought Makhmudov, factor him there. So Richard Torrez is a puncher too. 12 wins, 11 by KO. It would be 12 by KO, but, had someone that got disqualified not too long ago. So Richard Torrez is 12-0 with 11 KOs. So Vianello's an Italian fighter, man. He's super, super tough and talented. This is going to be not an easy test for Richard Torrez Jr. I'm telling you all that right now. I know y'all know this already, because y'all already know what y'all talking about around here, because that's what we do. But y'all already know this is not going to be an easy fight at all for Richard Torrez Jr. So Guido Vianello, like I said, He's 13-2, Italian boxer, very accurate, very smart, and very dangerous for a young fighter that, you know, is looking to make that next step. Very dangerous. And that's what Richard Torrez is doing. Looking to make that next step. Because like we just said, everybody that he's been in the ring with, he's gotten rid of. He's gotten rid of. So at some point, you got to see what you got to see, okay, when we take that next step, what we doing? How do we look? And we're going to see. We're truly going to see, because Richard Torrez is truly going to be taking a step up in competition when he fights Guido. And what I want to look for, y'all, is we know that Richard Torrez, for the most part, is a puncher. He comes straight forward. But what if that doesn't work? What else is in that bag? You know what I mean? What kind of tricks do you got? Like, what other kind of skills you got? I'm not saying he don't have none. I'm not saying he don't have none. But I want y'all to date back to when we talked about Errol Spence against Terrence Crawford. And I said, Errol Spence is one of those guys that comes straight forward. Terrence Crawford has the ability to fight different ways, but Terrence Crawford comes straight forward. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the ability to do it. We just haven't seen we haven't seen Errol Spence fight any other way other than coming straight forward. It's the same thing, I believe, with Richard Torrez Jr. I'm not saying that he can't fight any other way. It's just that the way that has worked for him so far is been able to allow him to steamroll everybody that he's been in the ring with. So you got to figure at some point the steamroller gonna stop. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are. You can steamroll everybody, you know, within the first couple fights of your career. But at a certain point, all that steamrolling gonna be gone. Is gonna be gone. So I gotta see what other skills is we working with Richard Torrez. And I think Guido is gonna be the guy that's gonna, you know, have him pull whatever tricks he got out of his bag to do that. I think we're going to see Richard Torrez get hit more than he's been hit. I think we're going to see him get tested more than he's ever been tested. So we're going to find out a lot about Richard Torrez, win or lose. Win or lose. So this is going to be a good fight. I was, you know, like I said, I've been looking forward to this one. And I was really looking forward to seeing Abdullah Mason and Giovanni Cabrera, but unfortunately, Cabrera was forced to withdraw due to an injury. So well wishes to him. Abdullah Mason does have another opponent that's going to be stepping in. But that looking forward for that one, because it's another one of those. We give one of the young bulls a name that we know. Now let's see what we got going on. So unfortunately, we ain't gonna get that one. But hey, this main event, I'm telling y'all right now, remember where you heard it first. This is gonna be a good main event, and it's really gonna show us, you know, what Richard Torrez got going on. So I'm excited to see the fight. I hope y'all excited to see the fight. Make sure y'all stay locked into the channel, because not only with that fight, but the whole card, you know, we're going to have you locked in on all the results and what happens. So if you can't watch it, we got you. That's what we're here for. So make sure y'all, make sure y'all spin it back too. Once the fight's over, make sure y'all spin it back, so that way y'all can watch the review. Y'all know we got to do a review video, so that way we talk about what we saw and what's next for everybody. But like I said in the beginning of the video, thank you all so very much for taking the time to watch these videos, to leave the comments, for the emails. There's, you know, they mean a lot. So thank you all so much. And until the next one, I'm out. Peace.